Alright everyone, welcome back to the party. Today we have an old Warframe. This is Frost. He is rather old, a bit outdated and kinda dusty. As you can see, he's the frozen Warframe, but somehow he's brown. He might have been hit with a plow a few times and he's kinda chilling over on the side of the road. But you know, it's time to pick him up and see exactly what that worked. So let's hop right into it. Frost Prime. Of course, I'm using the Prime. Normal Frost is pretty easy to get, but one thing to note, they're both slow. They're both really slow. Like this is pitiful. This is epically bad. 0.95. Oh, it's bad. Makes me sad. Just weep every time. We're going to show off most of his abilities with his nuke. Oh, let's go ahead and clear the map. And yes, I might have been playing with the enemies before you got here. Sorry to not have included you. So we have those guys, and we're going to just hit one. They're slowed. Yeah, it's not super effective, is it? There's his 3. Okay. Freezes and launches enemies out of it. Can work with that. And his 1 gets rid of his bubbles. Remember that. His 1 gets rid of the bubbles you don't want. Let's try out his 2. Yeah, I can do that too, Heavy Gunner. How you like me now, huh? Yeah, yours is way better than mine. Yeah. Frost is a bit smaller than a Heavy Gunner. Sorry to say, but his pride isn't that big. Ugh. His 2, it's terrible. His 2 will only work at low levels. At low levels, you have his 4. This is so much better. So much better. It's hard CC. It does an appreciable amount of damage. Against, it still struggles with high armor targets, and these are 120s against like level 40s. That's really where this build belongs. At the lower levels, just smashing fools. Star Chart missions, you know? Although it is very much a oh crap button. Oh crap, I need time to grab an orb, pop an energy pad, and get my bubble back up. Or just, in general, gain control of the situation. Now I don't have much strength on this, which is why they are rather able to just smash my bubbles. Come on, start shooting at me. You'll notice they can shoot out of the bubble. You can always shoot out, but you cannot shoot in. See, I'm not applying a single status to him. No damage, nothing like that. Welcome to State Base program. We're a little low on volunteers recently. Something about self-damage not being a thing. So there's the basic build. The low-level build. Let's go to an everything build. Now, I'm still using Physique because I do not have an Aura Forma on him, and at this point in time I'm not planning on putting one on him. For Physique, I would, and the other Aura changes, I mean, I used to always recommend Corrosive Rejection right here, but at this point in time I can't do that. Physique, I've got there because I have healing on the frame. Now, why is Steel Fiber here? Isn't adaptation, like, always better? 8911. 6700. What? Armor affects his bubble? Yes. Yes, it does. So that's why that's there. Icy Avalanche? Because, you know, I'm a gracious teammate. I don't want to be the dick just doing whatever. I want to be the one keeping everyone alive. Now, I do have quite a bit of range on this one, but it's still not nearly as big as it was. Energize is really not good anymore. Makes me a little bit sad. I can still pop, bubble. I can still freeze people. And it strips a whole lot of armor. So this will take you to higher levels. My globe is just barely manageable enough. Now they can still pop it, and so we do kind of stack it a few times. Come get me, huh? Come get me. What you gonna do when I wave at you? When you stack Frost Bubble, it gets more health each time. It gets a little bit stronger. You can reach a maximum number of stacks though. Let's see. I don't want them overlapping even a little bit. So this bubble will actually be the weakest one. That one's going to have the most stacks, and then that one will have a couple. It's about 4 you can stack. D likes to fiddle with it, so I'm not going to give you a hard number. But in order to get the maximum stacks, you do need to pop your old bubbles. I see a lot of Frost in mobile defense, where he is great. Just leave their bubbles up. No, when you go to the next one, you need to pop your old bubble. Otherwise, the new bubble's not going to be even half as strong. And again, you might have noticed, I ran out of energy. Ran out of energy twice. Because Frost and energy, you practically need a trinity when Frost comes to town. My Exorgist, I'm still ranking it up. I scrapped it quite a while ago. This is 2 mods down. There we go. And that is really how to play a Frost. Just the basic builds. Oh, but you know what? We forgot one. We forgot the build for shenanigans. The build... I really don't use this, guys. This is the build for shenanigans. This, for this one, really should be replaced with corrosive projection, regardless of the changes. And the reason, this is more for endless. You'll notice fleeting and streamline, and this is more advanced. You guys can tune out now. But fleeting and streamline are down 1 pip, so you do need a second copy. And it's because we've reached the efficiency cap for Frost. These abilities won't get any more effective if, say, I put a max streamline on. 12.5 and 25. still 12.5 and 25. Rolling guard and adaptation. A lot of people will drop adaptation for whatever else you want. There's some flexibility there. And speed drift, I personally like it. It's got casting speed on it, and it helps Frost out in the place he's really weakest. We've got quite a bit of strength on him to go with our vitality. Our globes are doing more than our everyday. Our avalanche is doing more, and it doesn't... Well, I'll just show you. Yeah, why not? Actually, that's not how this build goes. And you would most certainly be using better weapons than I am. But really, this build is for standing in Frost Bubble and just recasting. Oops. We've got the speed on there. And you always have to cast that bubble. This is not for level 120s, I'll be honest. This build is far longer. And again, that was with pretty suboptimal weapons, considering the enemies I was going against. This Fragor Prime is... It's not great against heavy armor, let's just say that. But this is a build for arbitrations when you just want all the durability in the world. That's why Rolling Guard and Adaptation are on there. Both of those, and Vitality. I mean, this is... I've got a mix of invulnerability and 90% damage reduction, and almost 1,000 health, plus the new shield gating. 529 shields is not something that should be ignored. It works. Now, am I a huge fan of it? No. Absolutely not. If you're using this build, you probably know how to use it better than I am. This is for multiple hour runs. You do you. Swap physique for corrosive projection. I can't fit it, of course. For me, I'm going to enjoy my frost and mobile defenses. Maybe on the sortie, to keep the mesas from doing shenanigans in those radiation proc sorties. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all have a great day.